The hidden benefits of rejection. Because individuals believe rejection equals failure, many are scared of rejection and the despair that follows. It may take many different forms and shapes. It might be rejection from a love relationship, a friendship, or a social or professional rejection. The discomfort is the same. The harsh aftertaste is the same as always. The destruction is immense. This, however, does not have to be the case. Rejection, like other bad experiences, may be used to your advantage. According to Lifehack, rejection is an unfortunate but necessary part of the human experience. Everyone experiences rejection at some point in their life, whether they realize it or not. What many people who experience this don't even realize are the benefits of rejection. While this may sound self-contradictory, ask anyone who's ever been turned down for a job or had someone they cared about to say they weren't interested in the person that way. Most of the time, rejection can be a very positive thing if you look at it the right way. Below a few hidden benefits of rejection. You get insight into how you deal with challenges. Rejection can teach you something about yourself that you wouldn't have learned any other way. It can also help you figure out how you deal with disappointment. There are both big and significant disappointments in life. Knowing your reaction to them can go a long way toward helping you manage your disappointment and frustration-related thoughts. Rejection serves as a reminder that we are all human. Rejection is beneficial because everyone might benefit from being knocked down a notch or two at some point. Rejection helps us here because it reminds us we're all simply human, despite how special we'd want to think we are. Rejection helps you gain a better perspective. Rejection is both terrifying and frustrating. It's not pleasant to have your aspirations shattered. At the exact moment, you understand that this was a bogus fantasy, that you wanted something, but the conditions were not right, that the timing was off, that it was not meant to be. And it's because of this perspective that you're able to go on to your next desire. Rejection provides a chance for personal development. Rejection does not have to be a bad experience. Instead, use rejection as an opportunity to develop and improve as a person. Maybe rejection teaches you that your aftershave causes sinus problems or that your manner in the workplace turns others off. Rejection teaches you lessons that you may use in almost every aspect of your life, making you a more substantial, more excellent, and refined individual. While rejection is unpleasant, you can understand how it might be a benefit in disguise and use it to your advantage. Ways to bounce back from rejection. At some time in our lives, we've all been rejected. It can be painful and take years to recover from. We all want to be liked and appreciated as human beings. Because one of our most essential elements for existence is a sense of belonging to a group, a fear of rejection has naturally developed into our brain. You could be wondering if you're competent enough, if you should keep going, and if you have what it takes to accomplish your goals. All of these emotions are natural. As author Jeb Blount wrote in his book Objections, The Ultimate Guide for Mastering the Art and Science of Getting Past No, humans are hardwired to feel pain when we get rejected. And when we feel that pain, Blount wrote, it triggers fear, whether that's anticipated, perceived, or real. According to Lifehack, we then flog ourselves with self-blame, debilitating guilt, over-accountability, and hopeless thoughts about the future. Romantic rejections are where we tend to be most vulnerable and left raw to our core. However, it doesn't have to be this way. You can recover. Here are strategies to bounce back from rejection. Remember, you can't lose what you don't have. You may believe that you are a lesser person when you are rejected, but this is not the case. You are still the same person you were before the rejection. You're still a committed professional and realtor even if you didn't win the listing despite your great presentation. You haven't earned anything, but neither have you forfeited anything. As a result, you have two options. You may either be optimistic that those clients will come back to you at a later time, or you can channel your disappointment into motivation to pursue the next listing client. Consider rejection as a lesson to reflect on what you can add rather than what you can eliminate. Embrace the anguish without succumbing to it. Many accomplished people either conceal it or overindulge when it comes to rejection, which is counterproductive. Allowing oneself to feel pain is the first step in dealing with it. The agony of rejection is an indication that you're mourning the loss of what you wanted. If you ignore the pain, It will simply come back later in a potentially harmful form, such as binge drinking or rage outbursts. Find the confidence to expand your horizons. Rejection might expose places where we haven't yet matured. For example, if you're inclined to self-doubt or have a harsh inner critic who constantly exposes your inadequacies, rejection will exacerbate your feelings of inadequacy. Take advantage of the chance to learn more about the origins of those thoughts. Rejection is one of the most challenging experiences in life, especially if you are accustomed to success. It doesn't have to be a crippling condition. If we have the bravery and humility to look behind the disappointment of rejection, we will quickly bounce back from it.